In this video, I'm going to do some window shopping for my future bike. This is effectively looking for me. This is like motorbike porn. Just checking out what's available out there. So in the UK, I'm using Auto Trader bikes, and I'll put in all the details here. So I put in postcode, a distance. I'm just going to go national. What are the kind of Harleys we've got around the country? Make. I'm going to go with Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson has got 1,800 motorbikes available at the moment. BMW 3,000, Honda 3,000, Kawasaki 2,000, Yamaha 2,000. And now I know Kawasaki, Yamaha have a pretty cool cruiser-looking motorbikes as well, and Honda as well with the Shadow and the other ones. But every time I look at them, I still think it's not quite as cool as a Harley. And again, this is something which this time last year, didn't even think of Harleys. Didn't even think about motorbikes. Just look at that one that I'm looking at just now. So also looking at the price. So model, I'm going to put all the models that are available. I'm not interested in the trike, the three-wheeler, which is something bizarrely I could buy now on my current license. I don't have a full bike license yet, but I could buy one of the giant Harley trikes. And the touring and all that seems far too advanced for me with all their bits to it and stuff. What is Big Bear? I don't even know what Big Bear is. CVO also seems far too expensive. So we'll do this in a kind of a price category there. So type, all good there. Okay, price wise, minimum. Let's not go with the absolute bargain basement. Like £2,500. That's definitely stuff that's been broken and it's completely crashed. And max, let's go. So I always kind of think if my crypto goes back up and I'm making cash there, where would I want to spend my money? Let's go maximum 11 grand. In real life, for my first actual bike, we're talking about 5. But just for looking for my second, this is what this is. This is looking for both my first and my second bike. And just look at that. What the first thing that comes up. Saltire Cycles with their Harley Davidson FXDL. So again, Harley Davidson also seems to have all these things which I don't quite know what they mean. So their bikes then have like codes, which I don't know what they mean. So, for example, the Sportster is the 883. There's also the 883XL. There's the 883L, the 883N. I haven't figured out what all of these are. And the FXDL, down low. So that's a low rider. Or a low something. Don't know what it means. And I don't think it directly corresponds to a word. You just need to figure out what it is. So if I click on this picture, the FXDL is, low rider. FXDL low rider. And that's looking awesome. So again, for me, which I'm looking at this, it's pretty. What I dislike is not having a video of the engine sounds, or at least the exhaust sounds, because this one, although another word which I've learnt since getting into motorbikes is a chromosexual. Are you a chromosexual? Chromasexual? Chromosexual. This bike has quite a lot of chrome going on there, and I'm not. I don't think I am a chromosexual, but this one does look good. I'm definitely more a Dark Knight kind of Batman kind of thing. I'm looking at black. But this one does look awesome for under 10 grand. It's only a 2015, so effectively a child of a bike. Very young, and what a massive engine, 1.690cc. Huge. What I'm also, again, because I have no friends and my family will never go on a bike, the rear seat thing, don't need that. Totally unnecessary. I'm looking for something just to go be a lone rider. kind of thing. Also, the fly screen or the windscreen. Is it called a windscreen? I don't know what it's called. The plastic thing. Not digging that. Not digging that. That looks like a. Oh, what this also has, which I don't mind, is these safety bars or engine bar thingamabobs to when you fall, it crashes on them. Or are they called something else? Let's see. Does it say anything here? More information. Okay, it's got Vance and Hines Stage 1 pipes sissy bar touring backrest. I think that's what that is. So touring backrest? No, I think the touring backrest is this little bit here. No, need to figure all this out. But yeah, the plastic windscreen. I would want that deleted because I just think they look so much. Like, that bike looks so cool and then ruined by a big pile of plastic right in the front. And I'm sure that makes the riding of it far better. Much cleaner air, I've been told, is to look out for. But in terms of, I want to, every time I come out and look at it, just looks cool. Just the size of the petrol tank, the double exhaust. And I quite like the colour of that one as well. That looks great. So that's a lot of chrome. So again, the chrome, from what I've been told, gets destroyed in UK roads with our salt and our grit that we use. So this is consider how pristine this is looking. I'm guessing this is never ridden out on salty roads. So again, I think because it's going to be my first year of riding, I'm going to be like, I want to ride all the time. So chrome, I think, is something which I will possibly have to avoid from that. But that looks awesome. The one about, so should we get it? How should we get it? Should we go price lowest first? This is what I'm looking at. So this is definitely the kind of bike which I see coming up in my feed quite a lot. The Harley Davidson Street 750, so 750cc. I hear it makes just over about 50 horsepower. That sounds fantastic. Single brake at the front. This one under £4,000. Sounds good. Only done 3,500 miles. Young. It's also water cooled, which means it shouldn't be quite so hot if riding in the summer, is what I've been told. So that might be another thing. There is the upgrade to this. This is the Street 750. Then there's the Street Rod 750, which was brought out maybe a year or two after this one, which has about 20% more power. It goes from like 50 horsepower to 59 or 60 horsepower, something like that. And has a double disc brake at the front, and maybe something about the suspension going on at the back. But I think we're going about an extra £1,000 more expensive. But for £4,000, that's looking really good, and it's black. And also, here's another thing I quite like is I need to learn the terms for this. Those wheels. So those alloy wheels rather than the kind of threaded spoke wheels. So there's black, there's red. This red one having higher up handlebars, around about the same price. But we're a big. This one's a younger one by a whole year, but it's also done an extra 10,000 miles, and it's more expensive than this one. So that's interesting. But then here, so this is a Sportster, and to get a Sportster at this price, we're going back a 17, 18, 19, 20 kind of years going on. 50 horsepower. So what is cool is these Sportsters have an amazing sound, but they actually produce less power, from what I think I'm told, than these babies of the Harley Davidson world. And in terms of looks, I'm told by everyone, or all the videos online, that the 750, that's not a Harley. That doesn't look like Harley. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks really cool. I've sat on one. Granted, my knees are a little bit too high up, but or it feels like that just from sitting on it. I have to ride it, but I still think it looks pretty damn cool. And this one, for a Sportster, that looks cool. And you know, with and for that to be, what's that? That's 17 years old. To be in that good a condition, that has been looked after for a long time. And then going down here, so I've also put in the option, I think on this we can choose if the bikes are a category S, C, D or N, and we've included them. So that means I think that means if they've been damaged in some sort of way, because you might get some absolute steals going on here. So this one looks cool. I like this kind of two-tone paint, 2004, so 19 years old, and I bet that exhaust will make an amazing... But this is something, again, I'm worried about with UK roads, are these metal spoked wheels. I just think that will just be red with rust very quickly. I imagine. Maybe I'm completely wrong. And obviously, if you spray it with the right kind of stuff, that also seems like a very thin front wheel going on there. I like the idea of more of a chunky wheel going on there. But yeah, that one's... I do like that kind of red and silver kind of color combo going on there. Let's see the next one. But yeah, these... Was it street rods and street 750s? I think cool. I'm like so many people are massively down on it, but again, as a total noob, as somebody that doesn't know anything about motorbikes, I still think they look awesome. They look really cool, and I think their sound is pretty good, especially. So here's the cheapest one I'm seeing that's got the aftermarket exhaust. So this exhaust here. Oh, have we got a video? Oh, yes. Please play the sound of the engine. Otherwise, it's just a creepy... That is a shiny paint job they've done there. They have cleaned that well. And it's got those kind of safety bars that I might need to keep it going on there. And the Vance and Hines exhaust, which I'm sure is around about £500. It's quite a chromy suspension going on there. But yeah, very little rust going on. That looks... Again, don't need that seat at the back. May take all that off to make it more smooth. You can see like the thigh rubbage going on there. Oh, a dent. Granted. Okay, thank you for showing us that dent here. But come on. Oh yeah, they turn on. Good job. Let's hear. Let's hear rev. Rev it. Rev it. Rev it. Rev. 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 Yes. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. And I'm sure with all these things, the audio never really is captured as well as it is in real life. But for 4,000 blabs, just a couple of dents on it. Is there anything past all checks? So it's not important, not be stolen, all that good stuff. And just, does it say anything about excellent bodywork? Yeah, fine. But having been fitted with a screen. Oh, I didn't see the screen. Where's the screen? Doesn't seem to have a screen. But yeah, I like the look of that. So yeah, blue as well. Blue. Although I like black, that blue with for less than £4,500 doesn't seem too bad at all. I like that one as well. And the black also looking cool. That looks like a different exhaust going on there. Yeah, that is a different slip-on exhaust they've added onto that one. That one also looks very clean. But ooh, what is that? I don't know what exhaust slip-on that is. Does it say? Small dented tank on the left-hand side. Yeah, so at least they tell you that. And has been a price car. Seems like as soon as you get even the slightest bump, slightest dent, price goes straight through the floor. People only seem to want absolutely pristine bikes. It doesn't say anything about the actual exhaust going on here. But yeah, like £92 a month. £92 a month. That seems good. That seems good. But then this one looks the business. This Harley Davidson. Okay, again, I'm worried about the spoke wheels, but that one looks really good. What's that? A 2008 Sportster, 1.2 litre engine. So that is the bigger, more powerful engine, and it's done 25,000 miles. So again, what I've from my discussions with bike people is that seemingly in America, a motorbike having done 20, 30, 40,000 miles, they're like, yeah, that's nothing. And seemingly Harley Davidson is actually, as long as you keep all the bolts nice and tight, the actual engine is what correct me if I'm wrong, the engines are bulletproof. Like, the engines don't really fail unless you don't maintain them. So like 20,000 miles is absolutely nothing. Again, I would just wonder if 20,000 miles UK roads, the amount of hazards and speed bumps and potholes and salt and grit that we have to deal with, is 25,000 miles actually an indicator of just so much more abuse, that the metal fatigue that's been delivered upon these bikes. So again, in America, I just imagine riding along the motorway, the highways, and you can and not having much to deal with. UK wise, our roads are so bad, so many potholes and bumps and all that stuff. Maybe there is a legitimate reason to fear higher mileage motorcycles, especially in the Harley Davidson range, because these aren't ones that you're going to be doing. I'm doing motorway miles in the UK. Everyone's looking after these a lot, so I don't know, but certainly that one looks pretty good in the gold, goldy color. Call that, but yeah, 1.2 litre, the 1200. That's what they call it. They call it 1200. Looks pretty cool. This one, I'm not quite digging going on here. This does not look cool. Whatever this big solid pile of, I'm guessing metal covering the bottom of the engine area. I don't know what's normally there. Hold on, if we go to the bike above, it's just more detailed. It's just, okay, maybe that's just shiny, and this one just looks, well, it's not shiny. No. That kind of takes away from the beauty of that. Like, the engine is a beautiful thing, and there's something that looks replaced about that bit there. I think the other ones is the exhaust comes over that area, but also like these other ones, lots of bits going on. So yeah, that looks unusual. That looks different to me. Going on 2004 series going on there. Now this is where I think somebody's. No, they've got it right. It's this full street rod. So the street rod is 2018. Okay, this is why it's done 24,000 miles in the space of 5 years. We'll call it 25,000 miles. I noticed this one was a street rod because it's got the double brakes at the front. It's got this cool red exhaust, and it's got the Vans and Hines bit at the back as well. Bar end mirrors, liking them. And it's saying 69 horsepower. So I think they've maybe had a tune. Does it say anything? We offer description. Tells you nothing about the bike. Nothing. There's not a great amount of information there. But that one looks, yeah, for 4,500, getting the street rod, the more powerful version. And you know that's fast. I'm sure like it's not 60, it's like 5.5 seconds or something. Which, considering my 125 that I'm ready just now, doesn't get up to 60 miles an hour. It gets up to 100 kilometers an hour. Haven't managed to do 60 miles an hour, which is 102. That would just be all of it is insanely fast. Even the weakest bikes here are insanely fast. Right, okay. Ooh! This one looks cool. It's old. This is a full 20 years old. Why is it cool? Why am I thinking this is cool? There's something about this one that I am really digging. Okay, so this exhaust, I think it's called a drag pipes. The drag pipes exhaust with its wrap wrapped drag pipe exhaust. Ooh, I have seen videos where they make one heck of a lot of noise, and it's very, very super. I would go as far as to say it's super cool. And this one just seems like a very clean example. Is white rimmed tires as well. Kind of really old school going on there, but I like the low handlebars. I like it's black, but it is chromy on the inside. Let's see its next shots there. That's quite hilarious. The actual handle, the wing mirrors, are they called wing mirrors? The mirrors are skeleton hands holding it down. I'm not quite into the skull and crossbones and flames and old school Harleyness going on there just yet. So skulls and stuff. No, I'm not that much of a rebel in any sort of way, but just in general, what is going on with this bit at the back? Hold on, did we see this? So yeah, fine. There's the brakes. Has it got a good bit of damage around the front wheel fairing? Maybe. That's something that could be easily replaced, I'm guessing. This bit here for the fuse box looks a little bit homemade, but the engine, I'm liking these threaded spark plug cables going on there. The rear, is that the passenger peg? Oh, it's front controls as well. So you've got mid, then you've got front or forward controls, like that. Everything there looks pretty cool. 15,000 miles. Or is it? Because it's in it's in miles per hour, kilometers an hour. It says it needs oil already. Okay. Yeah, look at the wee the wing mirrors going on there. Skeleton hands. That's a different look. That rear light is old school, isn't it? That seems really old fashioned. And for me, again, just in my head, that makes me just fear washing the bike. I just think water, that just looks like it's ready to catch water. That's where like the small LED lights seem to be far more the business going on there. But in terms of just that, I bet that one sounds awesome. I wish they had a video with the sound of it, because I bet that would be so cool. Right, okay. But so that, yeah, with those drag pipe exhausts, that one's doing it for me. For under $5,000. Whew. Right, okay, let's steam through a bit more. There's another that's super chromy. Ooh! Why do I like this one? I like this one a lot. Why do I like this one a lot? Okay, let's okay, so big front wheel, chunky back wheel. They have done something with the engine area where they have taken away all the crap from above the engine. So it's like an open area. Oh, and it's that's what it is. It's a super short rear fender. Looks cool. They've got black suspension going on. That looks dangerously uncomfortable. Sad. Well, actually, that saddle looks uncomfortable. The fact that there's no suspension on it, it's not like it's sprung in any sort of way, looks potentially very uncomfortable. And I guess this backrest, it's not for a person to sit there. So I don't know what's going on there, but like handlebars look cool. The black wrapped exhaust looks cool. The belt drive looks cool. Look at that tire. That looks cool. That looks mean. Probably needs to be replaced, but that looks fat. This looks a fat tire, and that looks like a badass exhaust as well going on there. Don't know what that saddle bit there. Maybe that's when you're riding. Just if you're big enough, you can sit back on it or something. But I think I would need a seat that actually has some sort of suspension in it for especially with my spine. Oh, that's another bit. Look, they've got their thing, their rev counter, their speedometer off of the front there. That seems cool. All cool. So that spokes wheel does give me the heebie-jeebies of like, how do you make sure that that's all balanced? It seems like an absolute nightmare. That tire also looks pretty old school, but it is an Avon tire, which everyone says Avon is meant to be the good black wrap like that going on there, and these little gator things that they have over the that bit. Ooh, they do have the kind of flames over the peanut tank or the tank. Yeah, that was cool. That's cool. Oh, what's the rear light? No, there is no rear light. Where is the rear light? Does this pass the laws? What? Where's? Oh, the rear light's up here. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that looks cool. I suppose that will also stop all the mud and dirt going on your jacket at the back there. I like that one. What is Harley Davidson Sportster? Yeah, 3 owners. You says only done 1,000 miles. Wow. This cruiser has had 3 previous owners, only done 1,000 miles. Since it's been, or 1,000 miles since it was modified in 2018. So wait, how old is this bike? 2016, so 2 years old before that. Does it say anything else? The bike features the XL 1200 front end with larger spoked front wheel, okay, customized single seat sissy bar and backrest, cut down rear fender, that's what I like, I do like that rear fender, lowered rear shocks, custom exhaust and black heat wrap, tank riser kit, that's what it is, tank riser kit. Can we go back to the, yes, it's a tank riser kit. They've spent a shed load of dough on, so that is a tank riser kit where they do something going on there. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That was cool. Okay. Whew. Let's go, where are we? We're on page 2, let's go to page 3. After that last one, this one doesn't do it for me. What is it? Maybe it's just that it looks the same. It's the saddle, so having that kind of bobber saddle. Here's another one. What is this one? Yeah, so this is the 1200 conversion going on there in green. A 1991 bike. Yeah, wow. Wow, that is old. Black spokes. No, so that's something, instead of chrome spokes, they've got black spoked wheels. So I like the idea of that. That is a chunky back tire. That exhaust seems like a tiny hole for the exhaust hole. Yeah, so I think I like the idea of blacks. Yeah, if we're going to go for spoked wheels, black spoked definitely seems to be more cool, more confidence inspiring, I think. Less fear of the UK salt destroying all that. Again, there's a lot more kind of action going on around this area instead of in the past one, which was a big like slab of grey silver. And yeah, so the difference that one's got is a tachograph up there or something. But yeah, I like the look of that one as well. This one, 2010, that exhaust looks like a beast. That 2-into-1 exhaust, kind of different rear fender going on there as well, and alloy wheels. I like the look of that one. It does, for some reason that one just looks kind of old-fashioned to me. I don't know what it is. There's something about whether maybe it's too shiny or too much chrome in the front suspension. That one's not doing it for me. Okay, anyway, let's see the next one. Now this is one which I was surprised I like the look of. That front wheel looks tiny now, but Street 750. It's not the Street Bob, but this green. I never thought a green motorbike would be something that'd be interesting, but this one, with its gold wrapped Vance and Hines slip-on exhaust, I like the look of that. Yeah, again, green is not a colour which I'm massively a fan. I wouldn't ever choose a green car, but this kind of goldy, olivey green, is there a name for the colour? Hold on. Fantastic condition, looking great. That's all they've said. They have no more information on it than great. Okay, that again, I think maybe I'm wrong here, but I'm thinking as a first bike, getting a more modern, up-to-date bike, because I don't have the skills, I don't have the knowledge of the tinkering, the tightening, the loosening, the adjusting that's required of maybe the older bikes. I think I need to slowly learn all the ins and outs of bikes before I go for like a 1991 motorbike there. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these older bikes don't need anything. It's these newer ones that need all the tinkering going on there. But now this one, why is this one tickling? So I think we've gone up a big price jump. But this one here is black. Okay, it's red. But it's that short shots or short staggered Vance and Hines black exhaust on a what do we find out is tank riser iron 883 with the side mounted number plate. I like this one. Yeah, that looks mean from the side. I think the tank, I would like that to be even more black, but low handlebars, and black everywhere. Ooh, that looks cool. I do like that one. So we're going about six G's for that one. Okay, let's go to page 4. Yeah, so this one again. This one is, as I said, it's got this big slab of just plain metal, which really detracts from the coolness of the rest of the bike there. That just instantly makes me kind of go, not interested in that one. Yeah. And again, I'm looking at things, I'm seeing things I like, and I don't know why I like some of them. Here's a Harley Davidson Street with a touring pack going on there. It also seems slightly different. A couple of different colours going on there. That one seems alright. That was a 20. That's a 2020 Street. I thought they stopped the Street and just did the Street Bob. So 2020 Street, and you can tell the Street's only got a single caliper at the front. Oh, I thought the Street. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought it was Street. They did that for a couple of years. Then they did the Street Bob and they stopped the Street. But maybe I am wrong, or maybe they've given that the wrong year. That might be the other thing. But it says 70. Maybe something that hasn't been registered until 2020. Maybe that's what it is. No, don't know. Oh, that one looks cool. Low, black, cool exhaust. Mind you, it's kind of got like a blue chrome, or maybe that's just the crap camera they've taken the photos of. Yeah, no, it's just a blue sky day that they've done that one. But yeah, low. Ooh, looks so cool. That is cool. What was that? That was a Sportster 1200. Ooh. So tasty. Right, is there anything different? Right, we're literally pretty much everything we're seeing are Sportsters 1200, and the thingamabobs. Ooh, that one looks cool. Oh, we're going up to 10 grand. Oh, that's the Street Bob. Street Bob from a 2014 Street Bob. But we've got up to like 10 grand there. Hold on, we've done a job. So I think on what was this Auto Trader, they'll have like random ones which aren't in your price range or what you've actually requested, just to kind of like tickle your pickle, to see where you're going. Blue as well. I love the gold wrapped exhaust going on there. Right, any more? I think it's also, for me, it's a lot about the exhaust. I don't think I want to bother buying a second-hand bike that doesn't have an aftermarket exhaust. This one, please be a video. So those handlebars. Come on, turn it on. Turn it on, let me hear it. Looks clean. Why people aren't narrating? You know, you don't need to be a presenter, but just hearing people breathing as they walk around, not saying a word, as you're just got to kind of guess what they're doing. Don't let that rear light. Just doesn't seem like the right thing. And then keeps on going. Oh yes! Come on, turn it on. Ooh! That sounds mean. Come on, rev it. I need to hear it revved. Rev it. Rev it. Oh. Oh. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, it's just those handlebars. I don't think I could deal with those handlebars. Like, I'd be riding like that. So, unless that's, I don't know, maybe that's a thing I'll be into in the future. Having hands up there, maybe there. I think that also requires more skill of a rider. Instead of it being there and doing most of your turns, having your hands up there and still able to do all your maneuvers is something as a new rider I don't think I've got the skills for that. But that sounds... So that's just the 8.3 and that just sounds so cool. So I think these are like the big radius exhausts and they do it for me. Just, yeah. I mean, they should start every video. If you're doing an intro of a motorbike, just start with the sound of the bike. But granted, if it doesn't have aftermarket exhaust, it just all sounds a bit crap. So you kind of might go, ooh, that's what I'm looking at. Look at that. Okay, so this, yeah, as I said in that last bit, they go from £5,000 up to here's £9,000, but that is cool. Black on black on black. Black. Oh. Oh. Oh, and it looks like it's had some sort of tune. So that short staggered Vance & Hines exhaust, the tank riser kit that they've done, the blacked out suspension rods, the alloy spoked wheels, the belt drive, the I'm guessing no number plate at the back. Oh, the matte black up there as well. That's just so sexy. It's only done 2,000 miles. Oh, please have a video of it sound. Please rev it. Oh, it's an indoor one. I don't think these people do an indoor sound check. If you're going to be quiet, please just talk while doing the videos. It's really, really creepy, just a creepy person. It seems like they've actually taken the whole sound out. There might be that's what it might have been. There might be music in the shop and it's been done for copyright and the music's been removed. That looks like a new headlight as well. Yeah, because you can't hear the people or anything, so that's properly been silenced. Yeah. Damn, so you can't actually hear anything. So that might have even been running. I bet that would have been awesome. Yeah, like, ooh, that, again, I'm kind of drawn to green. And that is shiny chrome. So those handlebars, I kind of also want to see what it looks like with a person sitting on the bike. That, whatever they've done there, that filter that they've put on that camera makes it look like it's a tiny little bike. Ooh, listen. I could just sit and listen to that all day. Whatever camera they're using, that shallow depth of field, good job. Good job, House of Thunder. Yeah, that kind of square box, I'm guessing that's where all the fuses are going on there. That does look pretty homemade. That looks like that needs to have been designed a bit more aesthetically pleasing. Oh, come on, rev it. So these handlebars, how do you sit with that? 11,000 miles. So I think that would look cool with black pipes. I'm into black. And so there does seem like a big slab of kind of nothing there, but it's covered up by the pipes. So the ones where the pipes don't come over it. Oh, they didn't rev it! You didn't rev it! I need it revved. Why would you not rev it? I want to hear it. Awesome noise. Oh, actually, I'm spent. I'm kind of spent. That's just been too. Right, where have we got up to? We've got up to around about £5,500. Right, I'll have to do this in another video because it's just too much of a too sexy. Too sexy. God, I must be so middle-aged.